Rising Food Prices in Japan, a Bellwether for Regional Food Security, by AZLAN ADNAN. Japan's ongoing food price crisis has exposed deeper regional vulnerabilities, raising alarm bells about Asia's food security in an increasingly unpredictable global environment. While Japan's economic muscle allows it to weather such shocks better than many of its neighbors, its current predicament is a stark warning to the region. Food security can no longer be taken for granted. Japan's rice crisis. Rice, the nation's staple, has become a luxury for many households. Prices have spiked more than 90% over the past year, the steepest rise in nearly 5 decades. Poor domestic harvests due to erratic weather, surging demand from record tourism, and stockpiling behavior triggered by natural disaster fears have combined to create a perfect storm. The crisis forced the government to release rice from emergency reserves and, for the first time in 25 years, import rice from South Korea. These are extreme measures for a country that has long prided itself on self-sufficiency in rice production. Political fallout. Public anger boiled over when Agriculture Minister Taku Edo flippantly remarked he never had to buy rice, as he received it as gifts, a comment perceived as detached and elitist at a time when many households struggled to afford basic groceries. His resignation was swift, but the damage was done. Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba's administration is now under fire as upper house elections loom. His replacement, Shinjiro Koizumi, faces an uphill task to restore public confidence and stabilize supplies. The rice shortage, however, is not just a political liability. It's a preview of what climate volatility and over-reliance on imports might bring to the rest of Asia. A broader regional concern. If rice shortages and rising food prices are a problem in Japan, a country with a shrinking and aging population, what more for other nations in the region, such as Indonesia, the Philippines, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, where populations are rapidly growing and food demand is intensifying? These countries already face significant structural challenges in agriculture, infrastructure, and food distribution. A similar supply shock in these contexts could have far graver consequences, including civil unrest, widespread hunger, and long-term economic instability. Indeed, across Asia, nations are struggling with rising food costs due to similar challenges: climate shocks, geopolitical tensions, and supply chain fragilities. Countries heavily reliant on imports or with limited arable land are particularly vulnerable. Lessons and outlook. Japan's crisis is instructive. It highlights the need for regional coordination on food policy, investment in climate-resilient agriculture, and better emergency stockpile management. Stronger regional cooperation, including shared strategic reserves and coordinated trade policies, could provide a buffer against future supply shocks. As the world becomes increasingly multipolar and climate-disrupted, regional food self-reliance is no longer a luxury. It is a necessity. Tokyo may find short-term relief, but the long-term lesson is clear. Food security is fragile, and Asia must act collectively to protect it. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed now seek the skies, and slowly clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again. Its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way for others wandering through despair to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.